Good morning, beloveds. I have this is Sugar, my shoulder parrot. I don't know how long she's going to stay, but it is what it is, right? And I don't know what I was about to say. The joy and interesting thing about living with cats is that they're gonna do interesting things, and you don't know why. My husband was home yesterday because it was his day off, and he decided to he was looking for something, so he did the one thing that nobody ever likes to do, which is clean out from underneath the couch, and so he cleans out from underneath the couch and he moves all the stuff, and then this morning we couldn't find one of the cats. And finally, after hunting for, how long do you hunt for a cat? And then, because they don't come when you call, even for breakfast. And he's like, well, and he looks underneath the couch, and that's where the cat is, underneath the couch. So, she finally came out after we had gone for the bike ride and come back. So, all right, lady, I'm going to do this. So that means you have to take a position. You want to come down? No. Okay, come on. Come on. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There. Okay. All right. Fortunately, she's only 7 pounds. Rita, the other one that you see the more frequently, is 14 pounds. So Sugar's a little easier to move around. Yes, baby girl, I love you. All right, today is November 5th. It is November 5th. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. And our title is Right Action. And our quote is, "Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make ye free." Make you free. And that is from John 8:32. Well, okay. Jesus implies that there is a truth, which known automatically will demonstrate itself in our experience. What could this truth be other than a consciousness of our union with life? It is wonderful to contemplate this spiritual and exalted idea of truth. That truth which frees us from the tyranny of fear and the thraldom of fate. It is neither in our stars nor in our environment that we should look to discover this pattern of truth. The truth that Jesus proclaimed would make us free lies only in the conscious communion of the soul with its source, the conscious union of each individual with God, the conscious union of the heart's desire with the source of its being. Today, I commune with the spiritual truth in everything. Today, I know that the truth makes me free from fear, doubt, or uncertainty. Today, there is a song in my heart as I gladly proclaim that truth, which is the revelation of the divinity through humanity. Okay, and then our quote from the Science of Mind text is, "In mental work, we must realize that there is one infinite mind, which is consciously directing our destiny." And that is from the Science of Mind text, page 290. Okay. This is the month of gratitude. So let me go back to that. And maybe, let's see. The first day was Thanksgiving. Second was divinity. The third was humanity. The fourth was peace. Today is right action. Tomorrow is protection. Maybe what he is suggesting here is that with these titles, is these are things that we should be grateful for. I'm a little bit of, I admit I'm a little bit of it at a loss uh, with where we're going this month. I clearly loved October. I loved everything about October. November, okay. But that's okay, because that means I'm working for it. And I'm willing to work for it. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. What is the truth? And the truth is who you are. Because so much of what we do in this life hinges upon who we think we are. And when I think that's one of the reasons why every day I like to remind you that you are a beloved child of God. Because the knowing that changes the way we walk in the world. Knowing that we are beloved children of Spirit, beloved children of God, changes the way we walk. It changes the way I walk in the world. To know that I'm a beloved child of Spirit, to know that the Spirit loves me and cares about me and wants me to be happy, changes the way I walk in the world. It also changes the way I interact with the world. It changes the way I respond to situations that aren't necessarily the most pleasant. It's like, okay, so I have a situation that happens and it's not something I want to deal with or something I want to do, but it is something that I have to handle because it is happening now. The knowledge that I'm a beloved child of God and that in the end it will be okay changes the way that I will respond to the situation, and it will help me respond to the situation as opposed to react to the situation. And there's a difference there, because responding to a situation means that I am taking consideration and thought in how I'm going to respond, as opposed to reacting, which is frequently taking action before you think about it. So Jesus implies that there is a truth which, known automatically, will demonstrate itself in our experience. So the truth, which he's about to tell you, is that you are part of Spirit, you are part of God, that a little part of that divinity resides in you. Not the whole of the divinity, but enough of the divinity. And if you recognize that truth, it will change the way you walk in the world. It will change what you think, it will change what you say, it will change what you do. And that's what he means about right action. Taking action that trends towards life. Taking action that trends towards love. Taking action that trends towards joy. What could this truth be other than a consciousness of our union with life? We're living life. I mean, that's what we're doing. We are breathing, we are moving, so why not work with life? It is wonderful to contemplate the spiritual and exalted idea of truth. That truth which frees us from the tyranny of fear and the thraldom of fate. So the thraldom of fate. It's not about destiny. That's why we call it a patterning intelligence. We don't call it a plan. We call it a patterning intelligence. All of our steps have not been laid out for us. We believe in choice. Sometimes the only choice we have is how we feel about a situation, but we believe in choice. We believe everyone has a choice. And that in that moment when you think you don't have a choice, when you realize that you do have a choice, it changes things. It is neither in our stars nor in our environment that we should look to discover this pattern of truth. Okay, then fine. Ernest, where do we look? Inside. In your heart of hearts. In that place where you meet Spirit. The truth that Jesus proclaimed would make us free lies only in the conscious communion of the soul with its source. The conscious union of each individual with God, the conscious union of the heart's desire with the source of its being. Where do you go for that? Treatment, prayer, spiritual practice, reading your sacred texts, reading the texts that bring you to a better knowledge of Spirit. this kind of stuff. Sacred texts, all of the sacred texts from around the world can get you there. But that is meditation, treatment, prayer, whatever you want to call it. That's how you get there. That's where you look for that patterning intelligence. That's where you look for the source of your own being. The source of your own being isn't out here. It's right in there. And it's right in there. And it's actually in there. It's a connection between the heart and the head. Today, I commune with the spiritual truth in everything. Meaning, today I endeavor to see the spirit in everything. Today, I know that truth makes me free from fear, doubt, or uncertainty. I know who I am. I am a beloved child of God. I know who you are. You are a beloved child of God. Today, there is a song in my heart as I gladly proclaim that truth, which is a revelation of divinity through humanity. I see our mission today then. Okay, so from the textbook, in mental work, we must realize that there is one infinite mind which is consciously directing our destiny. So up here he says there is no destiny, and down here he's saying it's consciously directing. It's pattern. It's a pattern. It's a pattern trending towards life. So in our mental work, what we want to recognize is that our path isn't written out. The only control that we have control over our own destiny. That our destiny, what is it? Our character is our destiny. So know who you are. Know that you are a child of God. Or as Jesse likes to say, you are a godling. Kind of like a sapling. And that you can grow into that. So our mission today is to gladly proclaim the truth, which is the revelation of divinity through humanity. That sounds a bit odd. What do you do with that? It means look into each other's eyes and see God looking back at you. It means look around you at all of the living beings around you and see that as a shining example of spirit, of God, because that's what it is. It's made up of. To take comfort in the things that are love and joy and truth and beauty. And to look in the mirror and see spirit looking back at you. So, to gladly proclaim that truth, which is the revelation of divinity through humanity. You are a beloved child of God in whom spirit is well pleased, always and forever. There is no time. So, do something loving for yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Do something compassionate for yourself today. And please do that every day. As the Dalai Lama says, if your compassion does not include yourself, it is not complete. And right now, we all definitely need a little extra compassion. So, it is a fantastic day out there. If you live in the Houston area, I would definitely encourage you to open your windows today. Get some fresh air in. Let that fresh air come in and blow the cobwebs out. Allow it to bring you that fresh perspective that a beautiful new day will. I don't know if you saw the sunset yesterday, but the sunset was beautiful. And I've been hearing that the sunrise was gorgeous. So if you follow any of the news channels, the ones that post sunrises, you might go look. Or even the radio stations. One of the radio stations that I look for posts sunrise pictures when they're good. So, look for look for that beauty. Look for it. But do something to engage your mind and your body. As always. It'll get the cobwebs out and get the blood flowing, and it'll get the spirit flowing too. And as always, open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to come in. Allow it to remind you do live in heaven now. That you truly are a child of God. And that divinity truly does live in humanity. We just need to act like it. All right, beloveds. Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you at 9 a.m. Do what you need to do to make it a wonderful day. All right, beloveds? And know that you are loved.